What's your dream vacation? Well, here at Peck Brothers, this is ours. That's gonna happen if you keep screwing around.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
About it.
By the way, we didn't get paid to say that. We really do just love Trail Hero. Problem is, Trail Hero is only a few months away, and these 3 Jeeps are still on the assembly line, and the assembly line's ran by 3 idiots.
For real though, none of these Jeeps are even close, and we've got 2 huge secret events that you guys are gonna find out about soon that they have to be done for.
Before we get to work, let's fill you in where we're at. Caleb's Jeep might look like it's the closest, but he is still so far away. He's got turbos electrical taped on. I don't think that's gonna work. He's got to plumb all the turbos. He's got to wire the whole motor. The whole motor is actually brand new and the tranny's brand new. We don't know if they're going to work. Me and Kay paid about $300 for a rebuild on these on these 4L80s, so who knows if they're going to work. That's not even mentioning the inside of this Jeep. There's no steering column, there's no wiring. He's got a lot of work. So Alex's Jeep is the second furthest away. And as you can tell, it looks to be somewhat complete, but it is a long ways away. We've got all kinds of things in this engine compartment that we need to get. And this motor even needs to get taken apart and gone to the machine shop and the cam put in it. Then he's got a supercharger to put on it. After the supercharger's on, he's got to figure out how to get this thing to run.
And cool.
And cool. With exhaust. This is about a 4-year project right here. He's got to do it in about 4 months.
You know what I'm thinking? So you might well just say it.
You want to talk about someone who ain't gonna make it? And that's Brady. Really? I don't know if he thinks we're part of the Apollo program around here, but we can't build stuff like this that fast. He just custom built all of these lower link mounts, and they took about 3 days a piece to make. He got this all done yesterday, and that took a full day. The thing with Braid is it's gonna take forever, but it is going to be perfect. The amount of work that has to get done to get Brady's Jeep going is slightly incredible. It's way easier to explain what is done. He's got his new axles set up and they're rolling with tires, which is huge. His frame is almost completely done minus fish plate. His roll cage is almost completely done. His body armor is almost done. He's got his gas tank mounted and ready to go. Yeah, that's about it, I guess, honestly. But he thinks that he's gonna do the impossible and get this Jeep done. And when Brady says he's gonna do something, it's gonna happen. So let's get to work.
So in these Jeeps, we have to run a heavy-duty transfer case, and that's to hold up to all the power in the four-wheel drive with these big tires. So to adapt that heavy-duty transfer case to our Chevy transmission, you have to have a special adapter. And on that adapter, it's got holes for your custom mount. We normally do 3 mounts on a drivetrain. we put 2 mounts on each side of the motor to hold it side to side, hold it up, hold it in place, and then we do 1 back here. So this is my plate. This is gonna bolt to our adapter on the transfer case. Then I've got these 2 bushings that I just need to mount here and here, and then it'll have bolts going through it that will just bolt to the cross member. The reason you need these bushings is to keep all the vibration from the motor out of the chassis, and so it can flex and move just a little.
I swear, all I do is grind. I've got grinding marks all over. I've got burns. We're tired of it.
So I cut this piece wrong the first time. I had to trim it down a little bit more. But this is gonna weld onto there, and my bushing is gonna go in there. So I'm gonna have Caleb weld these up, and it's gonna be sweet.
We gotta take a brief second and go rescue our little sister because she just sent us this text.
Okay.
So I guess Callie had like a hair appointment or something and had her friend come pick her up, so she's not even at her Jeep. So we're here to get her keys and give her some crap.
Whoa! What are you doing?
This is the most inconvenient.
I didn't know it was Halloween.
Listen, you guys watched the video of what happened. I sent that to you.
Yeah.
What do you think is wrong with it?
Maybe a motor mount? I don't know. Was there a loud pop or anything that happened? Maybe.
Well, so,
Maybe when you rally the curb?
I put it into first, just like pulling out of the parking lot. It's been fine. It's like the transmission shakes. I don't know. Is that what's shaking?
Yeah.
There wasn't a pop, but it just starts. It just starts doing that. Okay, we can pause the camera for a second. I have to tell you something. There's like a half-eaten muffin on the seat. Don't get that in the video.
Did you stop it? Good.
Guys, I'm already looking ridiculous.
You look good. This is gonna be great.
Guys, please don't get the muffin.
We're gonna go get it and see what's wrong with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you guys.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet her drive line's seizing up.
Either that or it's a motor mount.
Tranny mounts are solid. They look alright.
Do they?
I bet you they're those weird JK. I don't even know what they are, but it has it on both sides. I bet it's seizing and trying to grab like a bad U-joint. Let's go see.
A nice young man lived on a hill with a nice young man for knew him well.
Well, that ain't that
That
bad.
looks normal.
Oh, she's just being a complainer.
Crap, she just wants a new Jeep.
I mean, that's definitely within spec.
I think
They shake a little
they
bit
come
normally.
from the factory doing that. This is smoother than my Jeep will ever be.
Difference between this Jeep and your Jeep is
This one runs.
this one works.
It's Kind of like a little hand massager.
That's kind of true. You know, if you didn't know any better, though, that would probably scare the crap out of you. Like,
I should not be doing that.
I don't blame her for not wanting to drive it home, honestly.
I feel like something else is gonna break. The transmission case is gonna crack in half.
Yeah.
Oh John, why did you go way down the meadow so far to mow? To my rattle, to my roo-ra-ree.
Just got the Jeep loaded, so we're gonna head home. We just got back. We're gonna get it unloaded and go back to working on our Jeeps.
Meanwhile,
I just got done about 24 hours of grinding here, and I got these done. So they follow the contour of our link mount here that we built last week, and they should hold in there. Pretty good. I just want to say,
I'd like to say something.
the link mount completely covers where he just ground and welded, and he made it look perfect, even though it's going to be completely covered.
Yeah, no one's ever gonna see that.
That's the kind of work he does. Yeah. But if it was me, I'd have put a Snicker wrapper down there, because you'll never see it. But you know what they say? If you don't have time to do it right the first time, you'll find time to do it right the second time. So I'm trying to do it right the first time. We're gonna go ahead and tack these babies on and flip the frame over, make sure that they are going to work with the axles.
What's going on right now?
We got everything in place. My little tabs are bolted up, ready to be tacked in place onto the cross member. So I'm gonna make Caleb get down there and do it. Ow! Yeah. Now's not the time to dance.
I can't flip and move around. Ow! Think they're gonna hold? Boy, this is real comfortable welding here. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Dude, I can't even get in there. Why don't you raise your Jeep up like 15 inches?
You're not
instead of
complaining,
doing something?
are
My
you?
head can't even fit under here.
Alright, Cabe's gonna go ahead and get these welded up.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the tacks weren't that good.
None of it was good.
Well, here is the cross member. We got double bushings in there. Everything fits, everything works. I'm actually really excited to get this in. Those two bolts just go to the adapter, and we're gonna throw it in the old Jeep.
a few moments later.
The tranny mount is finally done and in. Everything actually worked. Everything clears. It's the perfect amount up, down, side to side. It worked out awesome. So now my whole drivetrain's mounted, and I can start working on just finishing this suspension. And once that's all done, I can do brakes, all the hydro assist, start working on the motor and wiring. But I want to show you guys something I had to do. So when I originally did the front half, this piece was not here for my shock hoop, and it landed pretty much right where the steering box is. So when I front halved it and I cut the frame and made a new frame, I had to extend these. So all I had to do was sleeve it, add an extension piece, and now they work great. So now I've got my shock hoops pretty much done. I just need to make the shock hoop, or the shock mount on my axle. And once the shocks are mounted, the full suspension is pretty much done. And then I just have to start working on, like I said, the brakes. The brakes are gonna be a big one. I've got to do the hydro boost, which mounts to the firewall, and I have to take the clutch pedal out because it's no longer a manual. But we're starting to actually make some progress. I finished up with the frame stuff, so now it's really just motor stuff, wiring. I gotta buy brackets that will fit my alternator, power steering pump, and all of that. I gotta buy a radiator, all the fun stuff. So we're starting to make progress, and it's gonna be fun to see where it goes. I've got about 5 hours of squaring everything up here, and I'm now ready to tack all the rest of the brackets on to the rear axle and the front mounts on the chassis side.
So how long are your uppers gonna take?
Well, now that everything's square and the axles are straight, I think I can do the uppers a little bit faster.
Like 2 weeks?
They can't take me 2 weeks or we're not gone.
Yeah, we need to get this thing done.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Alex help me double check my measurements here. All right, we're gonna check wheelbase because all the links are the exact same size. So we should be right around 119 to 119 and an eighth. What is it? Tell me what that is.
That would be 119 and an eighth, good sir.
All right, now the question is the other side the same?
There's no way.
What are we at?
That is 119 and a quarter.
Quarter?
You're an eighth off, sir.
I've had it. No, that's like a 16.
It's a good thing that links are adjustable.
That's pretty good for me.
We'll take it.
Now all we gotta do is just finish weld that, and these things are on for good.
My brothers kicked butt this week on their Jeeps. I didn't get anything done. I lost my headlight, actually. That's as far as I got. I don't know where it went. But during the week while they're working, I'm normally filming everything, trying to make sure that we can get a story out to you guys. So my Jeep takes the back seat, but it's okay because my Jeep's the closest. As always, it is 10 o'clock. Can you see that, Brad?
Yep.
10
Right
o'clock
on the money.
on Saturday night. And this video comes out at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And the video's not even close to edited, obviously because we're still filming. I just want to thank everybody who supports our channel. You guys make it so the long nights editing and all of the effort that we put into these videos worth it.